second round. Win this series, and we're one step from the
Second
finals.
round. Now things get interesting.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Lakers are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Portland Trailblazers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Sharp, also Anthony Simons out there. And it's Leonard in at the 4-man position. And for the Lakers, we've got Boomer, Miles Turner out there with Howard. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And Portland starts out with the ball. Simons surveying the D. Here's Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Over Turner. Klingon shot is off. Here is Boomer, covered by Simons. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Los Angeles. Outside, Simon. Sharp finds Simon. Klingon the screen for Simon. It's up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Boone. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Simons. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Simons. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in. And here's Los Angeles now. Going inside. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got his second bucket.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stage.
to Grovit. Back to Simons. Pocket 4. Buries it down low.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. LaRavia is checked in. Here's Holland. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's LaRavia. And here is Simon. Puts it up. Again, Simon's missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Boone. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Boone. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's Simon. Defense right on him. They set the pick. Unloads. The Lakers with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Trailblazers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Grovit. Simons with the screen on Doncic. And it's Grovit missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 and 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Bridges outside. Cans it from downtown.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Boomer. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Boomer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Luka Doncic, just 2 spots down.
And they've both been extreme.
Checked in for the Trailblazers.
All you, MP. You got this.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now, here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Crosses over. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dosunmu is out there with Bobby Portis. It's Boomer. Then there's Doncic. And it's Branham in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He picked up 39 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Boomer gets the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Sharp. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Inside, here's Doncic. The rebound by Sharp.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Simons. Here's Boone. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Sharp. The putback. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Boone. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Simons, the pass to Leonard. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Doncic. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 4 on the bucket from Sharp.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dosunmu, the pass to Boone. Back to Dosunmu. Turner with a screen on Cunningham. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pass to Glovett. Outside, Simon. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Grovett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here is Boomer. He's got 15. Fires the 3. The rebound by Grovett.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Screen by Leonard. And it's Grovett missing. Lakers leading by 4. Bridges for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got 6.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simons. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Boomer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Los Angeles leading by 7. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Klingon, and it's Leonard in at the power forward position. The Trailblazers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Klingon. Simons with the ball. Here's the drive. Holland with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
A shot by Sharpe. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Boomer the pass to Turner. Turner with the screen. Dosunmu. A three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at Boomer, he's absolutely deadly from outside. Trailblazers trail by 14. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Gravett. It's good from long range. Gravett's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
On the wing, Turner. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Holland. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Sharpe. Simons on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup. Simons has got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Boomer gets the bucket.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Simons from outside. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Right wing. Here's Holland. Empty that time from Leonard.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Simons.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Boomer gets the bucket.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Outside Leonard. Back to Simons. Lets it go with the 3. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Gromit. 6 points for him. No good from outside. To the right side. Here's Boone. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holland, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Sharp driving in. The rebound by the Lakers. Holland's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges kicks to Boone for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Boomer's got 23 points.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
Now Sharp. He's got 9. A 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Simons. Offline from the high post. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Making a change here. Klingen's checked in. Lakers leading by 18. Doncic out there with Boomer. Then there's Bobby Portis. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good on the shot. 25 points for Boomer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Portland has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Thor. Pass to LaRavia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's LaRavia. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Boomer, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Klingon. Leonard kicks to Simons. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Boomer. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Here's Simons. That one goes. Count it. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Holland. Bridges kicks to Holland. And here is Turner. Shoots over Klingon. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The 3-ball. Again, Simons missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boomer.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Simons. Wide open shot is on the money. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
This series is a war, and we just won a crucial battle. Woo! We really needed that one.
We could take control of this series with another win tonight.
Yeah, let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Los Angeles Lakers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Trail Blazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Sharp. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Klingon in at the center position. And for the Lakers, they've got Ayo Dosunmu, Miles Turner out there with Holland. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Boomer in at the 1. So So the Lakers win the tip. With the drive. Okay, knockout. Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Simons with it. This one for 3. They get the rebound.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So he hits both of them. Here's Boomer. Turner passes to Boomer. And he throws it down with one hand.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Three-pointer Sharp sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boomer passes to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's a screen. Here's Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sharp's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Gromit. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Lakers moving it up ahead. And a fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Sharp. Simons outside. The 3 is up. Leonard left side. Outside Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Turner, a screen on Leonard. The swim move for 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Sharp. Looking to end the run. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 33 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. And he was clearly the best player on the floor, doing everything he could.
He's checked in for Portland. Mann comes in for Banton. Shot from the inbound. Portland with a rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
DeSumo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Branham in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Clock at 4. Portland, no good that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Doncic, count it!
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Williams a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer sharp. It's hauled in by Portis. Los Angeles leading by 8. Branham passes to Boomer.
Hey, yo, right here.
DeSumo on the wing. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got 8 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Boomer. And the layup falls. And the Lakers lead by 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside man. Williams with the screen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. DeSumo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Boomer. And that one, good. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Laravia. Outside Sharp. The kick out to Williams. Laravia passes to Mann. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Luka! Get off me!
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Holland comes in for Branham. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Luka Doncic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Gravett. Simons outside. The rebound by Turner. The Lakers lead by 11. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. A minute 6 left in the second period. Now Simons. He's scoreless. To end the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
Here's Boomer. Pure from three-point range. Boomer's got 7 points for the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Holland. Back to Turner. And Clingan pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Blazers trail by 11. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Clingan, and it's Gravett in at the small forward position. And here's Simons. 19-footer. Another miss by Simons.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Leonard outside. Pass to Gravett. And it's in there. Gravett's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Blazers trail by 11. Here's Simons. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Simons got 5 now. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Boomer. And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Clingan. Simons outside. Outside Sharpe. Simons passes to Sharpe. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Holland. Leonard defending. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his second basket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Holland lays it up and banks it in. Holland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Simons with it. He's got 5. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Bridges passes to Boomer. Fires the three. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Leonard outside. Simons outside to stop the run. Here's Klingon. Goes up again. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Boomer, and he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Laravia's checked in for Portland. Making a switch here.
On that piece? Always, coach. All right, get in there.
Here's Portis. Here's Boomer. There's the drive. Yep, count it. Boomer's got 24.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They've got Bobby Portis. Luka Doncic is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Boomer in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Portis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Boomer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Laravia. Here's Cunningham. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Doncic passes to Branham. Blocked! A nice shot by Doncic. So it's Portland now. Here's Benton. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Takes a 13-footer, and he hits the jumper.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Boomer, going inside, uses the glass on the layup. Boomer's got 15 points in just the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
To the wing, right side. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. Boomer's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Banton passes to Williams. Pass to Laravia. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Branham. And again, it's the Lakers.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Banton. Portland again missing.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Boomer.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now Portland with it. Here's Sharp. Misses off the right iron. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 33.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Sharp. To the middle. And it's LaRavia missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Boomer can't get it to go.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Terrific win. Still anyone's series. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up.
Just do what you did last time.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Los Angeles Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Portland Trailblazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Miles Turner, Bridges out there with Boomer. Then there's Holland. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Klingon. And it's Leonard in at the 4. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here is Boomer, covered by Simons. Pass to Boomer. The tray. Drills it from outside. Boomer's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Leonard sets a screen for Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Holland. A shot off that time. Empty that time from Leonard. Bridges against Sharp. A rebound by the Lakers. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
And here is Simon. After the three-pointer from Boone. 4 on the shot clock. Portland again missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Holland, and another basket for the Lakers.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
For Portland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Klingon. To the middle. Here's Simons. It's in the short one.
Well, Simons, if you got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one.
Here's Boone, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Arabia's checked in. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Simons. Lets it go. Here's Klingon. Rebound the Lakers. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Left side, Simons. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
That one drops for him. And 11 points for Boomer.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Doncic, still without a basket. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Boom. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Sharp. A beautiful reverse layup. Sharp's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Holland pass to Turner. Plays it up and banks it in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's LaRavia. Outside, Simons. Nifty move. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Lakers leading by 10. Collins kicks to Turner. Pass to Boomer from downtown. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Sharp with it. Simons surveying the D. Here's LaRavia. Outside, Simons. No good. Shot missing. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Checked in for the Lakers. Boomer comes in for Dosunmu. Turner passes to Boone. On the wing, Doncic. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
You've got Anthony Simons. And it's Leonard in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Sharp, the pass to Leonard. Simons with the ball, guarded by Boone. Clock at 2. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against the Trailblazers, delivered quite a performance. He scored 33 points, and he was efficient out there. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. Be looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Boy, Simons' athleticism, so quick off the floor.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Lakers leading by 14. Over in the corner, Portis. Pass to Boomer. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And it's Simons missing. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Over to the wing. Here's Branham. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boone. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Simons. The second effort. The Lakers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Gromit. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Boomer. 17 points in the game from outside the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Simons. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter. And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. 15-point game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Miles Turner out there with Holland. It's Boomer. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And it's Simons missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Klingon. Sharp with it. Simons from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Boone. Knocks down the 3-ball. Boomer's got 23 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now, here's Simons. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Holland gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Clingan the screen for Sharp. Portland again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Dosunmu with the bounce pass. Boomer, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the 2nd half now.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Turner. Here's Simons. He's got 13. Pass to Leonard. Now Clingan. Sharp on the wing. Leonard with this screen on Bridges. Sharp. That's good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Good on the bucket. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Leonard sets a screen for Sharp. Back to Leonard. Outside, Simon. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Kravitz missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the paint, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at Boomer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Luka Doncic, 2 slots lower.
And they've both been extreme.
Los Angeles with some changes. Zeke Naji comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Boomer in for Holland. Pass to Grovett.
I got yours.
Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Boone. Outside Williams.
Switch.
Leonard with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grovett. It's rebounded by Najee. Lakers leading by 23. They've got Mark Williams. And it's Leonard in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Boomer gets the bucket.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Laravia. Here's Grovett. For the 3. It's rebounded by Najee.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the wing right side. Here's Branham. Releases. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Thor. Here's Laravia. Sinks the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Grovett. Takes the 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Branham. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense will force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Boomer.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Pass to Doncic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
MP, you're about to go off.
Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Portland Trail Blazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
And what a game we have here tonight. A potential sweep of this series. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Mikal Bridges, Holland out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Klingon, and it's Weber in at the power forward. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Dosunmu outside. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And it's Simons penetrating, and the shot's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now Los Angeles with it, and they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Going undefeated now, 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1, and a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Weber. Here's Grobit, takes a 3. No good there. Here's Boomer. He's covered by Simons. Dosunmu outside. Now Turner. Here's Boomer. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's Simons with a 3. Here's Klingon. Back to Sharp. Pass to Weber. Here's Grobit. To Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. The 3-ball. Outside Sharp. Now Simons. Here's Grobbett. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Boomer. And he banks in the layup. Boomer's got 9. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Klingon. And here's Sharp. Here's Grobbett. The rebound by Turner.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Bridges against Sharp. Here's Boomer. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And here's Simons. He's got 5. Outside Sharp. There's a screen. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:42 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Boomer. Launches it. And Los Angeles another 3.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. On the wing, Simon. They need this. Holland with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Dosunmu, the pass to Boomer. Puts up a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So both teams making some changes here. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Second, Luka Doncic.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
1:02 left in the first. Here's Sharp. Nice shot from the wing. Here's Boomer. 18 points for him. Here's the 3. The shot comes out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams' shot is good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And it's blocked. Simons, right side. Holland with a rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, here's Doncic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And he gets it to go.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Teams will make substitutions, and Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. On the court for the Lakers, Miles Turner out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Branham in at the 3, small forward. That one goes in.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He finished with 30 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he had an overall impressive game, shipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. Yay?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter. Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Branham. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
Here's LaRavia. Turner covers. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. Sharp's got 7.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Boomer's got 23.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Pass to Sharp. Over Doncic. Sharp, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to Boomer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Boomer's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Inside, here's Sharp. Good D by Doncic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Boomer. That one's good. This game is all even. He's got 27.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Simons passes to Weber. Here's LaRavia. And that time also a missed shot.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Boomer can't get it to go.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Out to Simons. 20 seconds left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter. Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Branham. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's all tied up in Portland. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But, Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Anthony Simons, also Sharp out there, and it's Weber in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trail Blazers.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Klingon. Back to Simons. Rebounded by the Lakers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
To the left side wing. Weber passes to Sharp. Three-pointer. Portland again missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Boomer. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Mikal Bridges, 3rd.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Here's Weber. Yet to see a basket. To halt the run. Gets the bucket and the foul. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Portland shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Holland. Here's Boomer. Out to Bridges. Here's Boomer. Gets the 3 to fall. Boomer's got 37.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Grovitt. The rebound by Turner.
clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Boomer. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Sharp, driving in. Rebounded by the Lakers. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Dosunmu outside. Turner, a screen on Sharp. Here's Dosunmu. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Sharp. For three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Bridges is used to having to make contested shots. Good defense just doesn't faze him.
Simons passes to Weber. Here's Gravett. Will it go? Drops in the three. Gravett's got 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Holland. For three, Bridges. Knocks down the triple. And the Lakers lead by 12.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They set the pick. The three. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Larabian. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. And it's Doncic missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Here's Boomer. And it's drawn a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Shaedon Sharp.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Holland comes in for Vanderbilt. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Bridges in for Luka Doncic.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Boomer. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's good for 2.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Sharp. The Lakers with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Boomer. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Boomer's got 46.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Holland. Here's Boomer. And again for 3. Buries snags his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Sharp, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Can they get it? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he has, fellas. Soft defense there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fires for three. The rebound by Turner.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
Good! Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Pass to Simons. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points. Here's Boomer. There's the triple. Another one falls. Amazing.
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever. Grab it. The putback. That shot off. From deep. Boomer can't get it to go. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.